Boom, bam, connect. Welcome back to a new one, a hot one of Chronic's Hot Box. We're gonna start this one different. I can play this tune because it's my tune. I own everything. So, boom, bam, connect. Let's go. Hey, whoosh, 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 whoosh. We whoosh and push. She called me Trump. She told me grab her by a tush. She want that. She know it's big whips that I push. It's TT lines. It's parking fines on parking fines on parking fines. Baby, I don't do crime. Come and ask, that's fine. Rose in my scar or wine. In mine. Take what's mine. And that's fine. Listen. We whoosh and push. Boom, bam, connect. Welcome back to another one. I started on that one for a reason. Because free speech. It's free speech. Bob Dylan. Bob Vylan. I said Bob Dylan. Yo, big up Bob Vylan. Yeah? Because I don't know if you heard what happened at Glastonbury. Yeah? At Glastonbury, Bob Vylan turned... Obviously, to certain people, they'll say Bob Vylan turned into a villain. But to me, Bob Vylan, you're a hero. You are a hero. You're not a Robert De Niro, you're a hero. Yeah? But Vylan, than you think. So, literally, long story short, let me just give you a little summary. You know what I mean? People like the summaries, you know what I mean? Give you a little summary from BBC. Pause, yeah? Cause I don't indulge in BBC at all, yeah? So, BBC says, do you want to see the screen? Let me show you the screen, fuck it. Yeah, boom, bam. Let me get the screen loaded up. Loaded up. While we're waiting, keep on running. We whoosh and push. She called me Trump. She told me grab her by a tush. She want the. She know it's big whips that I push. It's TT. It's parking fines on parking fines on parking fines. Baby, I don't do crime. Come and ask, that's fine. Rose in my scar or wine. In mine. She really wanna take what's mine. I tell her make the call and that's fine. We whoosh and push. She called me Trump. She told me grab her by a tush. I told her stop. Don't call me Trump. I'm still a living president on my block. She give me tops while I'm paging her up. Skirt on any man's block. Serve on any man's block. Flip jump by my man, just grab it and listen. Let's get back to it. Starmer criticised appalling Bob Vylan for the IDF chants. That's what British Broadcasting Channel says. Yeah? The Prime Minister has condemned the UK punk duo Bob Vylan for urging death to the Israel troops in what he called appalling hate speech. Yeah? So, Starmer, you know the same guy that I made a video about the other day? Starmer, he's saying, he's condemning them, yeah? The same guy that he wants to pattern up, but we all know all that stuff that Starmer's saying, he just wants to hike up the taxes, but that's another story for another day, yeah? But cool, boom, bam, connect. Glastonbury Festival organisers have also said that they were appalled after the frontman rapper Bob Vylan, am I saying his name right? Bob Vylan, yeah, led chants, free Palestine, free Palestine. Why are you appalled? What's so appalling about saying free Palestine? Crazy, brazy, madness, boom, yeah. Death to the IDF. Death to the IDF. That's what he was chanting. We're going to get into that, yeah, but IDF is Israel Defense Forces, so it's an army, yeah, and just to pause on that, yeah, every army in the world, compared to every army in the world, from someone's perspective, I'm waffling now, yeah. Every army in the world, yeah, that goes to war with another army, from someone's perspective, yeah, the other army is the pagans, like is like death to the other army. Like, I don't think right now Ukraine are saying, oh yeah, big up to the Russians. And I don't think Russians are saying big up to the Ukrainians. Like, I don't think in any war anyone was not chanting death for the opposing forces. That's just my opinion. Like, when back in the days in World War II, yeah, when Germany was doing the madness, yeah, I believe, I would believe, because if you watch all them films, them old school films, yeah, you've noticed that like all the James Bonds and all these films, yeah, who's always the villains? There's always like a Russian Don, a German Don, an Arab Don, African Don. It's never like a Europe, like a standard like European French, je ne sais quoi, hola, a Spanish Don. I don't think I've seen a Spanish guy still, but yeah, let me digress. A BBC spokesperson previously said that some of the comments were deeply offensive, adding it had issues and warning on the screen about very, very strong discriminatory language. The set will not be available on BBC iPlayer. It won't be available, guys. But luckily for you, I got a little clip. Yeah. Make sure you like. Just take a second. Pause. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Yes, build this up. Help a brother. Let's go. Yeah. But boom, bam. Let's get back to it. So no, forget that. Keir has. Because after that last video that I made on Keir Starmer, yeah, we're on first name basis now, innit? We drop out the Sir thing, man, and forget all of that, yeah. Sir was like when I was in school, I used to call the teacher Sir. Whoever was in my generation, remember, like in school you had to call the teacher Sir, and the woman, the lady, the female teacher, Madam. I don't know if that still goes on in school. I doubt it, because yeah. Forget about that. That's a whole nother story. Keir also criticised Kneecap, yeah. Big up Kneecap, because I've spoke about them in the Palestine, in the Paddy, when Paddy punched up the IDF soldier. Big up Paddy, yeah. Macquarie, yeah. Maigi, yeah. Criticised Kneecap, saying that ahead of the festival that their appearance was not appropriate. The Irish language rap group, I don't understand why they had to put language in there, but cool. Rap group has previously described Israel military action in Gaza as genocide, which it is genocide. Yeah. He said there's no excuse for this kind of appalling hate speech, which is crazy. I said that Kneecap should not be given a platform, and that goes for any other performers making threats or inciting violence. The Prime Minister, in his latest string of cabinet denounces Bob Vylan's comments in the 24 Hours group appearance in Glastonbury. I'm not going to read the rest of that, because yeah, he basically just saying he doesn't like their comments. Detest your comments. We care about that. Yeah, but let me just go before I show you Vylan, yeah, Bob Vylan's thing, but he's not gonna. They're trying to make him sound like he's a real villain. I know Bob don't think. What I've learned about him in this past 24 hours, because if I'm gonna be honest to you, I didn't know about bro. Yeah, no, like his music is not really my type of music, but yeah, he's actually got a couple bangers. Like I listened to a couple of his tunes. He's actually got tunes that actually. Like, because I listen to music, yeah, and have like he's like, if you got that air, you could hear that, yeah, he's actually got, and he's talking sense. But Kneecap, yeah, I actually listen to Kneecap, yeah, these man talk sense, yeah, and let me share this tab with you, yeah, just quickly show you what's been going on with Kneecap, yeah, okay, you know, man, support their thing. Pause. Yeah. Kneecap rapper bailed over terror charges. Yeah. Yes. Give him some booms. Yeah. Yeah. He got bail. Yeah. Hopefully the charges get dropped. NFA. That's what we want for the bro. Yeah. A rapper with an Irish language. I don't understand why they. So I don't understand this. A rapper with an Irish language. Like. Why can't it just be Irish rapper? Or why couldn't it just be his name? I don't get it. Hip-hop group Kneecap has been released on unconditional bail. That means, if you don't know what unconditional bail means, it means a bail with no conditions. They can do whatever the fuck they want. You get what I mean? It's mad, because right now I'm same thing. After appearing in London court on terror charges, but not for the same charges though. Liam OG... I can't say his surname. I'm never gonna attempt that. Charged under the name of Liam Ohana, is accused of displaying a flag of support of proscribed organisation Hezbollah at London's gig. Okay. 27-year-old who performs under the name Mo Chara arrived at Westminster Magistrate Court. Why did I throw Crown in there? Like I'm trying to, yeah. Sorry, bros. Yeah, accompanied by band member Magolia Bap Noisia O. I can't even say that, and DJ Pro. Supporters of the group offered a round of applause outside the court on London on Wednesday after their appearance. Yeah, man. These are the G's right there. Yeah. Just to show that fix that now, bro. Yeah. While I'm working. Yeah, don't be giving me no performance alerts right now, because we ain't got time for that. Yeah. So boom. Sorry guys, yeah. Sometimes I get locked in. So obviously BBC iPlayer said they're not gonna play it again, innit? Or they're gonna take it down. So me being me, let me go pattern. I had to pattern it for you though. Free Palestine.
Have you heard this one though?
You hate man said have you heard this one? Say wait. Have you man said have you heard this one?
Death to the IDF! Death to the IDF! Death to the IDF! Death to the IDF!
The idea. And you see where it's all mad, yeah? Look how much people he's got chanting it. So, is it hate speech or is he just sharing his opinion? And I thought it was free speech over here. I thought we can say whatever because at one point British Broadcasting Channel was over in support of Ukraine, and that is kind of like, won't the Russian people saying rah, like, yo, what do you mean? What are you saying death to Russia? Like, what? I don't get it. Like in war, everyone has their views, innit? Your views was your views. His views is
Death to the IDF! Hell yeah, from the river to the sea, Palestine must be
free.
Inshallah, will be free.
Alright.
Death to the IDF!
I ain't gonna lie. Me personally, I've seen madder stuff. Yeah, like Phil Schofield, whatever his name is. Man was grooming a child that he was working with, and he'd been like, I've seen mad stuff. Yeah, and no one's in Parliament condemning that. Yeah, like they're not condemning that. Why are you condemning this? He what for the gig? But now.
Death to the IDF! Death to the IDF!
You have to lie. You can't lie. It's a bit catchy too, innit? Like, I'm not feeling like it is a bit catchy, innit? And he's not slacky saying like to Israel people, or man's saying to the army. Like IDF is the army, innit? Am I wrong? Let me know in the comments. I'm just sharing what bro was saying. Like I don't see, like, it's caused so much of an outrage and a backlash where in Parliament Starmer is chatting about it. And he's saying not to give man a platform. You can't really say don't give man a platform. Are you going to pay his, like, it's crazy. And this is what happens, like, now that's happened, like there's been a bit of, I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of catchy still. That's my feet though. I'm just, yeah man. Let's see. And like, yeah, like, even like, it's mad because I'm all playing, where's this short from? Royal News English, yeah? So that, like, these are still like, and yeah, he's, heard these man's USA's visa got revoked. They've had a lot of backlash since this has happened. They've got cancelled, they've lost, like, so they've lost their USA visas, yeah, and I believe they had like 5 shows booked already in USA. They had they was meant to do something in Manly, a few other gigs. They've lost that. Let me see if it's in one of these things. Oh, it's the same thing again.
That every sovereign nation has a right to decide who's going to come to this country. So we've been public about that standard. And this was a very public event that violated, as you've seen from the Deputy Secretary's tweet, that very basic standard about the nature of who we want to let into the country.
What? Whoa, I don't know. What did I just press? So, I think that wait, hold on. What's that like? So, yeah. Is that like because bro is not? He's an immigrant? I don't get it. Yeah, let me see. Because he says his statements.
Today,
yeah, let me get his
people
statement.
would have you believe a punk band is the #1 threat to world peace.
Yeah.
Last week it was a Palestine pressure group. The week before that it was another band.
Yeah.
We are not for the death of Jews, Arabs, or any other race or group of people. We are for the dismantling of a violent military machine, a machine whose own soldiers were told to use unnecessary lethal force against innocent civilians waiting for aid. A machine...
Like, so far, like, when he was saying I didn't hear him say, like, this is what... He's right. He didn't say nothing about Israel's, Arabs, or anything like that. He said death to the IDF.
...that has destroyed much of Gaza. We, like those in the spotlight before us, are not the story.
They're not.
We are a distraction from the story.
Guaranteed.
And whatever sanctions we receive will be a distraction.
Guaranteed. As I just said, they've lost their USA visa. They've lost many 5 shows in the USA. I think it's like 3 or 4 shows in the UK. That's like probably totaling easily up 500, 600 for these man. These men have got a cult following, like a cult following. If you saw how many people was in that crowd, for it to be on the BBC News, you have to understand that their cult following is a real, people show out for these guys. They show up and they show out. Like, everyone was in that crowd was chanting.
The government doesn't want us to ask why they remain silent in the face of this atrocity.
Exactly.
To ask why they aren't doing more to stop the killing, to feed the starving. The more time they talk about Bob Vylan, the less time they spend answering for their criminal inaction. We are being targeted for speaking up. We are not the first. We will not be the last.
Guaranteed.
And if you care for the sanctity of human life and freedom of speech, we urge you to speak up too. And it ends with the line, "Free Palestine."
Free
This
them.
is the statement.
And that's where I'm kind of going to end it too, because that's where I started with my tune, free speech. I was saying like that tune there was, I'm saying some mad shit, yeah? But I'm able to say that because we believe in free speech, right? We believe in free expression, yeah? Why is it that, and I kind of like now that Philip Schofield, I'm going to do some chops up on Philip Schofield, that he switched. He switched because before Philip Schofield was the biggest, he was on the other side. But now he understands, he understands the atrocities that's going on. He's like, yeah, free Palestine. Like, have you noticed? Everyone that talks, what's his name? Match of the day, Gary Lineker, gone, dropped, yeah? Kneecap, craziness. Bob Vylan, craziness. There's many other people that has had to leave their roles, stop, like, just because they're in support of Palestine. That is crazy. That should be your last thought. And also, if we live in a time of free speech, he's not saying nothing that's harmful or crazy. He's not inciting nothing. He's saying what he feels. Death to the IDF. Boom, bam, connect. Let's go. We're out. Let me end it with the rest of my tune. Why not? Okay, sorry guys.
Man, just back it and push. I spark that brick and I push. I'ma step it like I'm push. I get that brick and I push. I serve it up and I push. Still clap them like I'm
common.
For people, man, I had
foreign.
No pivot up in my forum. I just like for the gang like
all calm.
I just fill up the split and run. Them 3 stitches all
cunts.
Man, catch that boy and just and jump back in it and
Whoosh.
Whoosh and push.
She called me Trump.
She told me
grab a buyer.
push. She